Orgasmic enlightenment, where the sexual and spiritual come together. I'm Kim Anami, and I'm a holistic sex and relationship coach and a vaginal weightlifter. In this show, we explore all things intimate. I believe that our sexual energy is life force, creative energy, and we can use it to shape our worlds, strengthen our relationships, and self-actualize. I blend the most avant-garde information from neuroscience, ancient sexual practices like Tantra and Taoism, to renegade wellness modalities to show you how to create gourmet sex in your lives. Come one, come all. Is chemistry a red flag? How important is chemistry? Chemistry beckons you to come closer and come harder. Lately, I've heard some people say that chemistry is dangerous, toxic, run away. So let's talk about this. For starters, what is chemistry? Chemistry is the weak in the knees, tingle in your loins, lighting up that takes place in you when you are drawn to someone or something. Chemistry says, hey, I have something for you right over here. Carl Jung says, the meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Chemistry is the reaction, the friction, the spark. You need it in order to create any kind of growth. Meh isn't chemistry, and meh isn't going to change your life. If you've chosen meh, then you've chosen to play it safe. You say that you and your partner are such good buddies, and there's more to relationships than just sex, and try to convince yourself that it's okay you haven't had sex in a month, or a year, or 8 years. I'm not buying it. Deep down, neither are you, which is why you now say that you have a low libido, or there are cysts growing on your ovaries, or you prematurely ejaculate. You're all avoiding the big bang, the life-changing, transformative power of deep, intense, passionate chemistry. Chemistry lets you know that on a cellular, karmic level, you have a connection with someone. You have shit to work out. We are all here to grow and evolve. We are attracted to the people who will draw the impurities and the purities out of us so we can face them and become better versions of ourselves. We self-realize. Chemistry is the ignition to get there. But, and here's the very big but, this only works if you have an agreement to use your intimate relationship as a vessel for growth. If you don't have this and you're only operating on autopilot, you will simply repeat the same patterns over and over again in relationships and wonder why. So the people that I've seen these days try to say that chemistry is toxic, calm companionship, they claim, is better than intense passion. Sexless marriage. I see you. This is like the orgasm deniers who go around trying to say that clitoral orgasms are the best, when in reality, they've never had a vaginal orgasm and they have no idea how to. We see you too. Agreed, intense, passionate attraction and chemistry is not for the faint of heart or genitals. In the last episode, Why I've Never Dated, I shared a story about a couple who met and on the same night decided to get married, and then they did 30 days later. 30 years later, they are still married and happy and passionate as ever. The man in the couple said that for the first month of them being together, he wanted to throw up every day. The bigness of it all, the overwhelm of it all. It makes me think of how pregnant women get morning sickness in the initial stages. Their system is adjusting to this massive change to their entire world and body, a deep identity transformation. This is what chemistry does, what it's meant to do. So the best relationships have both. They have something about them that sets you on fire. You want to eat them up, lick every ounce of their sweat and cum. It is electric and wild and palpable, and even them saying your name gets you wet or hard. And them saying your name and cooing in your ear also soothes you to your depths. Hearing their voice is like music and balm, and their touch and their cum calm you and make you feel like everything is right in the world. It's both. It's always both. When people say that chemistry and intensity are toxic, what they really mean is that most people do not have the tools to employ when the going gets tough, which it will at some point. This is the entire purpose of intimate relationship, that it provokes, it draws out of us that which needs to be healed. So yes, we get triggered, abso-fucking-lutely. We are raw and vulnerable and anxious at times as these old, unhealed wounds get uncovered, as hidden parts of us begin to emerge. The only way we survive and thrive and grow through this is with the understanding and agreement that our relationship is a vessel for conscious growth. Meaning we fully expect that shit will come up, and we will train and we will learn and we will study how to best address it and illuminate our dark places in each other so we can heal them. To take our pain and trauma and karma and alchemize it into wisdom. We understand that the deepest purpose and value in intimate relationship is to do this for and with each other. The most powerful, and I'd say the only worthwhile relationships are where we use each other as crucibles for growth. And this is a fantastic word. Let's define crucible. A container in which metals or other substances are subjected to very high temperatures. A situation of severe trial in which different elements interact, leading to the creation of something new. What was the original quote that I said was from Jung on chemistry? The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. I love this stuff. I live for transformation. So chemistry is the key, essential, non-negotiable ingredient for transformation. You have to have it. So when these so-called teachers talk about chemistry being toxic, or when people are attracted to unresolved family dynamics in the other person, yeah, fucking right they are. Of course you are. Because on a soul level, you are drawn to heal this. You intuit that this person, this union has something important for you. And look, when you are weak in the knees, fainting, heart pounding, and vomiting for a month, the signs really aren't that subtle. You don't need a high level of intuition to figure it out. These signs are punching you in the fucking face. So this person holds the matching puzzle piece for you to blast through whatever impasses you collectively hold. But that will not happen if you do not both agree that the entire purpose of your relationship is to grow together. If you don't think this, and you think that love and partnership are just convenient parking spaces that you sidle up to in your lifetimes to hang out and pass the time together, then you're fucked. Except that you are most likely not fucking, and you will implode. Because what you've created is nothing more than a cop-out. It's hiding. It's picking people where you have no chance of being hurt because you really don't care about them all that much. They're safe that way. You will never really be exposed. But you will erode yourself out of boredom and the absolute soul torture of never being seen, never really being understood at the deepest level, never actually experiencing intimacy into me, see with another person. It eats you from the inside. And in the language of grow or die, because you definitely are not growing here, you will die. This is where people start to manifest all kinds of things like growths on their bodies. These are all outward projections of the shit that they are not dealing with. Autoimmune issues, reproductive issues, bodies that grow heavy with the weight of all the shit that they do not deal with. That pile grows. But when we have this wild and palpable chemistry where you are fluttery and massively attractive, you want to devour them and eat them up. They light up all your cells and your genitals and your heart. This is your greatest tool for alchemizing all that lays between you and in you. You come together, and in the deep surrender and letting go, you surrender all of this other stuff too. Your faults, your patterns, your wounds, your personality flaws. They all get tossed into the fire, and you fuck them out of your system, out of each other's systems. There is so much truth in the adage that we fuck the shit out of each other. A good fucking does that to you. It is soul cleansing. It reaches into other dimensions and other bodies, and it extracts the dark and infuses it with light. If you can't fuck your partner like this, if you are surface duty fucking the platonic brother or sister, we're such good buddies kind of fucking that you chose to marry, this won't happen for you. There is no alchemy, only artifice. This is when you reach for the lube and the Viagra and the antidepressants and the false hormones because your bodies aren't producing these things and you're trying to suppress the truth that you didn't come together on chemistry. You believe the lie that maybe bodies aren't supposed to make these things and so drugs are the answer. They're not. They just perpetuate the rationalizations you both told each other and yourselves way back when that a safe partner was the way to go. Anyone saying that chemistry is a red flag just does not have the tools or understand that this is the whole point. And look, if you have intense chemistry and you have no tools, you probably will destroy each other. You will come out of that situation, if you even do, battered and bruised because you opened up Pandora's box and all hell broke loose. And you were powerless to do anything about it but have your ass handed to you. But if you open the box and you both commit to taking on whatever comes out of the box together, not only do you weather the storm, but you slay your demons together and become the hero and heroine of your own stories. You become the most evolved versions of yourselves. Your intimate relationship is the ultimate crucible and arena, and the chemistry is the fire that ignites it all. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe to the podcast, leave a review, and send somebody else the gift of a multi-orgasmic and transformational love life by sharing this episode with them. If you'd like to go deeper into all things orgasms, sign up for my free Orgasmopedia series where you'll learn about 9 different types of orgasms everyone can have. Go to kimanami.com and you'll see the sign up there. Come one, come all.